For more content like this, log on to GibboPresents.com.
It's Gibbo, and right now I'm joined by Tommy Dollar from City Lock, who on Friday night defeated Kosmik Movements at Live and Let Die 2016 in Innsbruck, Austria. Tommy, how are you?
Yeah, absolutely great. It was like 24 hours ago. Since then I was almost traveling, and the rest of the time happy to be again with my family, so I did not really sleep yet. But when you win a clash, then it's easier not to sleep than if you do, so I'm good.
A lot of people who are watching this interview will have not been in attendance for the clash. So to begin, can you explain the format and the rules of the clash, and then give a round by round recap of what took place?
Yeah, I will. The audio will not drop so soon. So as you said, the people don't know the rundown or the audio yet, and I think it will also take some more days till they will get it. I'm not sure, but I think that they're gonna take some time till they drop it. So it was 4 rounds. Each round was 15 minutes, straight doublets, of course. Mastiff was the judge, Algi was the host, and every round gives a point. And if you would have win 4 rounds, then you wouldn't get luck of victory, but you would go to the tune for tune with 4 points ahead. And in the end, the winner has to reach 7 points in the dub for dub. But before the dub for dub came, the points were 2 on each side. So we started from 0 and had to go till 7. And the final points say everything about the night, because the final thing was, as I said, 2 in the rounds, and then a tune for tune we win with 7-6, so it could not be more sticky than it was in the end. You know, it was really sticky, and this is how I also would describe the whole night. The first round, Kosmik, they killed us almost in the first round already. Like really, when we started, and I thought, okay, it was a nice, good first round. Crowd is ready, everything good. We get some good forwards for everything. Everything was nice. But when Kosmik played, they get like a forward for every song, like crazy forwards. And I thought, like, yo, there's no way out for me no more after this. I don't know what it is, but I just don't know what I see right now. I cannot believe it even. Yeah, I tell you honest. And then second round, I started again. I had to start since they win the draw with the coin, and the only thing that I really could complain about is that they played mostly original tunes on original rhythms, and I said, yeah, I don't come to play that shit, you know. I come to play war rhythms, and I mean, maybe the people wouldn't like it, and then maybe I would be the outsider for the rest of the night. But finally, I hit with it, and the people liked the argument, and then came back to my side when I started to play some war rhythms, and from then the whole war was like from 0 again, all open again, yeah. And then the second round, the vote was very sticky. They had to do it over, and the judge gave the second round to Kosmik, which I think was okay because they played a good second round, but people booed from the massive, and also after most people said, yeah, that the second round was our round, was stronger. But anyway, it was so sticky, so it was okay for them to have also the second round. Then the third round was our strongest round. By far, just by the forwards. The audio will show it also, so that was for us. The fourth round was also for us, and then, as I said, the tune for tune, we win with 7 points to 6, and I had to go through 4 match points. I was behind first, I think 5-2. Then 5-3, then 6-3. So from 6-3 to 6-7, I had to win 4 match points in a row. Like that was their match points, but I had to win them. They had 4 match points, and I had to always win till I get to 7 points there. So sticky. That was the night.
Going into the clash, what strategy had you and Tosh come up with, and did you change it at all once the clash was in progress?
We had a strategy, and I also said it in the first round. Our strategy is just to attack, no matter what. If the people, I mean, of course, you always try to deal with the people, but you have your strategy, and then maybe you just say, all right, I want to stick to the strategy till the people like it. Yeah, and our strategy was to attack, not to wait what they say and then come to defend, but straight attack from the beginning. And we said it again in the second round, and that was the moment when the people also started to like it, and then we stick to it till the end. We just were attacking all the time and not really waiting on them to start it.
What were you expecting from Kosmik? What had you identified as their greatest strengths?
Well, first of all, it's clear that Kosmik, they have a lot of doublets that you don't hear from other sounds, like in that kind of amount, how they can drop it. And especially here in Europe, especially in Austria, because you didn't have a lot of sound clashes there yet, not in that caliber neither. So when a sound like Kosmik come, and for the first time they hear a sound who drops so much high caliber, expensive drops like them do in a row, then the fascination could be easy for the people that they would be fascinated, you know. So that was really the thing that I was expecting to happen, let's say it like this. And it wasn't really like this. It was more simple songs, I think, that really get the forwards for Kosmik. So I don't know. And I also knew that the MC is very clever, and you really have to watch out for him. And I did. I never left 1 second for him. I always tried to put him under pressure, so he could never really get the space that he would need to start to attack me, really, because I knew when he got that freedom, then it will be harder anyway.
Was the crowd mainly made up of locals, or had a lot of people travelled in from other cities and from other countries?
That was also a question that I asked myself before the war, because I knew that since there were not so many clashes in Austria yet, that a lot of people would travel, especially from inside of Austria, yeah, since it would be something special for the soundman in Austria. But I also knew that the club is a club that keeps reggae and dancehall events regularly, so I expected also a lot of random people to come there, yeah, and I didn't know. But when I was there in the dance from earlier, I met so many soundmen from all over, and then I realized, like, okay, this dance is 70% soundmen, and I think I was right, yeah. It's from Switzerland, all over Germany, even from Berlin, people travel from Czech Republic, from all over Austria, like from every city from Austria where you know there are some sounds that some of them were there, from France, from all over people travel, and it was almost everybody soundman. So the dance was minimum 70% soundman.
Which of your dubs and or speeches got the biggest forwards on the night?
Definitely the Supercut. Supercut doublet was by far the biggest forward of the night. And there were some other nice forwards, Cartel, Movado, the usuals, and the Tune for Tune also, the Culture, Down Pen, the final song was also good forwards. The Bounty Killer in the second round that I started with to get the people understand my point about not playing regular songs but keeping it war style, and the Bounty song was really the song that make the people understand my point, and it was also huge and a good forward, because then I felt like, okay, the war is open again, so this was really a big and important forward. Yeah, I mean, the audio will show the hip hop dubs also, as always, get big forwards, but the Supercut was outstanding by far.
Was this Tosh's first clash as a part of City Lock?
Yeah, he clashed once before with Slapshot. They only clashed once and they won. And since we have the new members on the sound, we had only 2 clashes. One was the one with Young Hawk before, where Fabi Benz was playing with Ali as an old selector, as a founder selector, and having a new one MC, and this time we did it the other way around. I would do the MC as a founder, but the selector would be a new one, and that was Tosh. That was his first clash, yeah. For City Lock, yeah.
And were you impressed by his performance? How long has he been studying those tunes and the City Lock dub box?
Yeah, I told him from the beginning that would be the key. I told him, look, don't worry about dubs, don't worry about selections and so on. We just get some simple points that we want to make, and what we have to do is really study, because I know, like even in the juggling, I juggled with Ali for 15 years or longer now. Like we do it like blind, but with somebody that you just juggle with like for 1 year or something, it's really something totally different. And especially in a clash where it's only dubs and more speeches and so on. And I told him, look, what we have to do is we don't have to voice a lot of songs. We just have to take time and prepare and train. And we built the table where in our yard where we practice. We turn it the other way around. Like he would juggle and don't have eye contact to me, like on the stage, yeah, to really get this thing done. And we did it a couple of times, and it helped a lot. And he did very well. I was sure before that it would be good, and so it also came. He did a good job. I'm very proud, definitely.
So who is next? Do you have any unfinished business, any scores to settle? Which sound or sounds do you want to go up against?
I don't have no particular sound on my mind, honest. I have a lot of requests like from long time. You know, I know a lot of clash promoters that say, yeah, I want you to come to my clash, and we were always like, okay, when you get the right opponent or whatever, or they say now it's a problem because of the club and so on. So it's also up to us to say, come on, let's do this now, or we just let it wait. And right now we're happy that we just did this clash, and I think we're going to concentrate a little bit more for the next months on some other things like our events and the jugglings that we have, and also some just other things. And it will depend on the promoter. If the promoter is coming like straight with facts, like this is the date, this is the challenger, then we're ready. But we're not gonna wish for a special challenger right now.
Talking of upcoming events, you are part of the promotional team for War in the East, as your t-shirt shows. I understand you have a special announcement to make, so I'm going to hand it over to you. Let the people know what they need to know.
Yeah, of course I want to use this great chance that you give me on Gibbo TV to talk to all Sound Clash fans worldwide, because I always log into your channel. So you all know Easter weekend is the big war in Ayam. Traditionally always warm up and history clashes, as the history showed before. This time it's going to be I-Shence versus Warrior versus Magashi. You all know that already. I think the most of you get your tickets and your entry tickets and also your travel tickets ready. But if you don't have them ready yet, get them ready, because they're selling like crazy. And last time we had people from Austria and they could not get in because the security was straight and said we cannot let in more people than what is allowed because of insurance and so on. And I really had to go get something to via guest list and whatever, just because I felt so bad sending people away that traveled like 10 hours or more even, you know. So really, people, if you know that you have to travel, get your tickets now. Really, for whatever day you want to come, get your tickets. That I want to tell you really from now. And the announcement is that we all know the Saturday lineup, we all know the Friday lineup, the juggling in the East with Supersonic, Herbalize, City Lock and Northern Lights, plus the juggling clash with Kid Ringo and DJ Hegi. And the Sunday, we promised you that we will have a live artist there. And as some people expected it is Mad Cobra, Helter Skelter. Yes, the right artist for the right weekend, for the right people, I think. But the special thing about the show is that this is only show on this tour with a live band. Yeah, all the other shows are track shows, but this is the only show with a live band. He got his band in Berlin, so they're going to do the rehearsal and to use it for the festivals before, so it's going to be wicked. If you never see him on a live band, or if you saw him, then you know it's wicked. So keep the Sunday free too. Easter Sunday, Mad Cobra live with live band in Berlin and Ayam, and we're going to have a wicked after show party. With some local sounds. We're gonna give a strength to the Berlin sounds and give them a chance to present themselves to the people who traveled, and also the people who traveled and didn't hear so much other Berlin sounds that we wanted to listen to the other sounds, because we have a lot of bad sounds in Berlin that you maybe don't know about yet. So Sunday after show party gonna be wicked with the Berlin link up.
3 nights of events. It's going to be a great weekend. Yam is a great venue. Berlin is a great city. Going to be epic. Tommy, congratulations on the victory and thanks a lot.
Respect, Gibbo. Give thanks for the chance. Bang.
Gibbo presents